Hi guys, I am outside today. I spent the morning getting our garden ready for us. I pulled the weeds and I used my rake to break up the soil so the seeds go in nice and easily. We're going to be working today on planting some flower seeds, some wildflower seeds. These came with my caterpillars that are going to turn into butterflies. It's a collection of wildflowers, so we're going to be planting that. And I also have some other flowers that I'm going to mix in. I have some evening sun sunflowers. I have some lemon queen sunflowers. And I have California poppies. So we're going to put those in the ground today. Like I said, I already broke up the soil. The next step is to put the seeds in the ground, and then we are going to give them a little bit of water. I also have, that I'm going to bring back into my house, is the plants, the flowers that my friend, and I'm not going to use a name, I'm just going to use a number, my friend number 16 bought for me for Christmas, I think. Either Christmas or Valentine's Day. I've been saving them for spring so I can plant them. Thank you, number 16. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read our book for the day. It's called Zinnia's Flower Garden by Monica Wellington. Okay, we have a table of contents. It's actually got a couple of different books in here. It's got Zinnia's Flower Garden, which is the story. It's on page 2. And then it tells you, it's informational text. It tells you how to grow sunflower seeds. We're going to read both of those. Spring has arrived. Zinnia is getting her garden ready for planting. She digs up the soil and turns it over with her shovel. She takes out stones and rakes the dirt smooth. The warm sun feels good as she works. Zinnia carefully plants many kinds of flower seeds in rows. She covers the seeds with dirt and pats it all down very gently. She sprinkles the ground with water. Zinnia waits for the seeds to sprout. The seeds need the sun to shine, the rain to fall, and many days to pass. It is hard to wait so long for her seeds to grow. Every day, Zinnia checks her garden to see if anything has happened. Look! The first seedling is poking its way up through the dirt. Now Zinnia's garden is full of green sprouts growing toward the sun. Little stems grow taller, little leaves get bigger, little roots burrow deeper into the earth. Zinnia takes care of her garden every day. When the sun is hot and the soil is dry, she waters her thirsty plants. She's keeping a journal too. It says, June 17th, no rain for a week. My garden is very dry. Sometimes we have to help the rain if it's very dry. For a long time, we might have to get our watering cans out and water the plants ourselves. She pulls up pesky weeds that try to crowd out her plants. She inspects them for greedy bugs. She measures how tall her strong and healthy plants are growing. Every day they get bigger and bigger. Her journal says, July 7th, my sunflower plants are so tall. I hate weeds. First thing in the morning, Zinnia runs out to check her garden. She is excited to see little buds growing out of her many plants. July 18th, my zinnias have buds. I wonder what color they're going to be. Oh, and down on the bottom, look what I see. I see a butterfly life cycle. Eggs, caterpillar, chrysalis. They're coming out of their chrysalis. Beautiful butterfly. And then at last she finds what she has been waiting for. The first flower. One bud has bloomed. How beautiful, and what a sweet smell. There are many more buds that will open soon. July 25th, my first flower today, and lots more to come. Amazing! A big monarch butterfly landed on my finger. The garden grows and grows with blossoming flowers. Zinnia paints reeds and picnics among them. Butterflies flutter, bees buzz. Zinnia's garden is her favorite place to be on these warm summer days. August 11th, I love my garden. Her flowers are abundant. That means there's lots and lots. Her flowers are abundant, and Zinnia cut some to arrange into bouquets. The fragrant scents of the flowers swirl around her in the warm breeze. August 21st. My sunflowers are taller than I am. Sunflowers get very, very tall. One hot summer day, Zinnia has a lemonade stand and puts up a sign, "Pick your own flowers." Customers come and gather bunches of flower and drop money in her jar. August 28th. Very busy today at my stand. Everyone loves my flowers. In the autumn, as it gets colder, Zinnia picks the last flowers from her garden. She finds ripe seeds that have formed. They are ready to be collected. She will save them to plant next year. October 13th. Lots of seeds. I'll save some for the birds. The winter days are short. The sun is dim and the ground is covered with snow. But Zinnia is already planning next year's garden. When spring comes, she will be ready to grow her very own flowers again. That shows you in each season what the flowers look like. So in spring, they're starting to sprout. Early summer, they're getting bigger. Midsummer, they're starting to have some buds. Late summer, they're in full bloom. Autumn, they're starting to die and they're leaving their seeds. In winter, they're not there anymore. You have to replant them in the spring with the seeds you collected from fall. Okay, here's the informational text part. The title of this is Growing Sunflowers, so it's going to give us some instructions on how to grow sunflowers. Monica Wellington grows sunflowers. You can grow sunflowers just like she does. Just follow these simple steps. That's all you need to do. You will need sunflower seeds soaked in water overnight, a cup with small holes cut in the bottom, and moist potting soil. Fill each cup with moist soil. Poke 3 holes in the soil in each cup. Put a seed in each hole. Number 4, sprinkle a little more soil high on the top. Number 5, put the cup in a sunny place. Keep the soil moist, but not too wet. 5 to 10 days later, you have to wait. Remember, it takes a while for your seeds to come up. It says, look at your cups. Do you see little leaves popping up? 2 to 3 weeks later, remember to water your plants. They will grow big and strong. And you guys can follow those directions and you can grow your own sunflowers. I'm going to do mine in the garden, but first I'm going to follow their directions. And it said to soak your seed. Let me read that again. Sunflower seeds soaked in water overnight. So I'm going to take my sunflower seeds and I'm going to soak them in water overnight, and then I'll come put them in the ground tomorrow. Hi guys, so I have planted most of my seeds. I planted already one of our butterfly garden seeds and the California poppies. I'm going to do the last package with you. Read the directions. Spread seeds evenly, do not bury. And then I'm going to rake the dirt gently over them. So I've kind of mapped out a little area here that I've put all my flowers in. These flowers are so teeny tiny little. Woo. And there's so many different kinds. I'm going to get a close-up so you guys can see. All of those are just different kinds of wildflower seeds. Isn't it interesting how they all look so different? Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle like the directions say. Sprinkle. Get them nice and even, not all in one area. Okay. I'm going to use my little rake and just very gently cover it up. So we're not actually digging holes for the wildflowers. We're simply spreading them, sprinkling them, and then spreading some dirt very gently on top of them. Now remember, the sunflowers are going to soak overnight, so I'm not doing them today. They're soaking overnight, and then we're going to plant them in the garden tomorrow. I think I'm going to have a separate area over here. I think maybe up against the wall. I have a wall over here. I think over by the wall, because they do grow so tall. So I think I'm thinking I'm going to put them over by the wall. Okay? And then I have number 16, his gift over here. It comes with a little pod that will grow. It looks like it has some plant food and some dirt in there. I'm going to set that to the side. Hey Jet, could you be quiet? I'm going to get a little bit of dirt. And kind of break it up. Make sure there's no rocks. I'm going to pick the rocks out of it. This is really good dirt. I saw 2 earthworms in it already. Okay. Some more dirt here. Okay. Then I'm going to read the directions. See how his plants need to be planted. Place seeds on top and lightly press into the soil. So I'm going to do that kind of the same thing for the little flower seeds. It seems like she's getting her exercise today. Seems like you just kind of do the same thing. You sprinkle them on top. They're very, very little as well. Hi, are you helping? Oh, hi. Have you been in a swimming pool? Have you been swimming? Nope. Go on. Oh my goodness. I have too many dogs at this house. Rocky, go on. That's my mom's dog. Okay, there's a little seed. And this grows forget-me-nots. So that's a little forget-me-not seed. See how tiny they are? You just sprinkle them on top. And then very gently you press them into the soil. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more soil on top. And then it is time to water everything. going to start with just a little bit on number 16's flower. Whoop. There we go. Don't want to, don't want to give it too much water. That wouldn't be good. Okay, I'm going to stand up now. I'm going to water. All right, you guys, and remember, just like the book, it's gonna take a little while. We have to be patient. It takes a little while for them all to grow. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.